So
Good for him.
being the president and publisher, chief creative officer DC Comics, Jim Lee, who also remains one of the most in-demand comic book artists in the world. As a result, Lee's commission rate is high. Now, of course, we all remember when we covered it on the show, we're talking like thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars here, right? Like it's not for a cup of coffee. And there was recently some fan outcry over Jim Lee's rates. While almost every comic book artist around defended Lee, we defended Lee's rates here as well, they say. Well, in a recent sketch for a fan, Lee poked fun at the controversy by pretending to charge $20,000 for a birthday sketch for a little girl, a Bluey drawn as a Star Wars character. Bluey, of
Phenomenal.
course, is the star character of the Australian animated kids series by the same name, which has become one of the most popular kids cartoon series around after debuting in Australia in 2018. Made its debut on Disney Junior in 2019. Seeing Lee draw her as a Star Wars character is certainly quite the treat. So, what did Jim Lee post about Bluey's piece on his Instagram? Here we have the picture, so let's click on this. And we're right here. We're actually right at Jim Lee's Instagram. I am following him too, so that's good. It says, "For Emma, happy birthday, Jim Lee, 2024. 20K is 20K," he says. "I believe this Bluey's not entirely sure. Happy belated birthday." And this guy is like, whoa, 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 you charge someone 20K for this? So the troll has begun. You know what I mean? But it is a
Not gonna
troll.
lie.
Clearly, Jim Lee did not charge this. This woman here says, "This just made my daughter very happy. I'm sure this was a gift." Uh, you know, so Jim Lee joking around here, okay? Well, Jim Lee shared the sketch on his Instagram account. He joked that he was paid 20 grand for the sketch. This was in reference to a post earlier this year by Jim Lee's original art agent, Albert Moy, announcing that for the first time in 15 years, Jim Lee was accepting commissions to be delivered to fans at conventions that Jim Lee was attending. Here's what Moy listed for Jim's rates. Back in the day, it was $25,000 to $35,000 for an 11x17 full figure one character sketch with a limited background, and then it just sort of goes up from there, ladies and gentlemen. It was some fan outcry over Lee's announced rates. That Lee's poking fun at the outcry here by pretending that he charged 20 grand for the above sketch. Lee confirmed in a comment that it was not, that it was in fact a joke, and obviously a joke, but still nice for him to confirm that. What other notable non-DC Marvel characters Jim had recently drawn? Well, here we got Goku. Look at this one.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
Wow.
Now, I'm sure that
Oh
wasn't
my
done for
god.
free, you know?
Holy shit.
But that's the kind of commission you're going to get if you hire Jim Lee and you do pay his rate.
Holy shit. I'm going to have to sell my house.
Yeah, let's throw the ball around. I'm going to start with Warren this time. Warren, what do you think about Jim making light of this controversy? Obviously, for kids and shit, like, doing something like this, you're not paying 20 grand for. And what do you think of that Goku piece? Like, the ball is yours, Warren. Run with it.
I think it's hilarious because really, you only charge what you can make, and he can obviously do that. Plus, his name and artwork does nothing but gain value. So if you have him draw something like that Goku, it's going to be not many of them out there. It's Jim Lee, and it's only going to go up in money. So I don't see any problem with what he's charging. I think the picture that he did for the girl is adorable, and I think I can see why he's charging 25K when I'm looking at that Goku.
Pete, what do you think?
I think we all know that. We all talking about Jim Lee and his rates, whatever. Very good for him. He can get it, right? I think he saw the social media and everybody talking about it and the yays and the nays, and he found a perfect opportunity to have to troll the naysayers with this, and he hit it completely out of the ballpark. He bang, nailed it, did a beautiful thing, and then he followed up by posting what 20 grand gets you with that ridiculously amazing Goku. That's completely Jim's. You know what I mean? It's completely Jim Lee. It's completely old school comic book style. It's completely, like fucking Jim Lee, man. That's all there is to it.
Dylan, what do you think?
Honestly, it's like, the guy can charge whatever he wants. He's Jim Lee, and I think it's hilarious, honestly.
There you go, guys, in the chat and in the comment section below. Let me know what you think, not only about Jim trolling his naysayers, but that awesome Goku. I'd like to know what you guys think about that. Do you think it's worth $20,000? Because I think Peter's right. If you have, or whoever said it, was either Peter Warren, whoever has that piece of art, that's only going to go up in value as time moves on. I think original art is really becoming a hot commodity, probably the biggest collectible in comics, period. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Like and share out the video, subscribe to the channel, and hell, go pick up Nyobi this Wednesday at your local comic book shop.